What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match, and Barcelona absolutely batter Real Madrid in preseason 3-0. We are undefeated in Clásicos outside of Spain, more specifically in America. If you want to count Saudi Arabia, I think we did lose there last year, but in America, 3 matches, 3 wins. We won 3-2, of course, in 2017. We won 1-0 last preseason, and then 3-0 this preseason. It was an absolutely stellar performance from Barcelona for the majority of the match. Let's talk about it. So, of course, we scored 3 goals. Ousmane Dembele with the first, Fermin Lopez with the second, and Ferran Torres with the third. With Dembele's goal, beautiful free kick routine from Barcelona. I absolutely love seeing Barcelona capitalizing on free kicks. Of course, against Arsenal, we scored one, and this one, it was no different. Gundogan lays it off to Pedri. He puts Dembele through, shot across goal, bish bash bosh. Hopefully that means Dembele stays, does not go to PSG. Second goal from Fermin Lopez. It was misplaced pass from Real Madrid. Sergi Roberto picks it up, finds Fermin Lopez, hits it, bends it, and it goes past Courtois. Then the final goal was from Ferran Torres. It was a beautiful ball from Fermin Lopez over the top. Ferran Torres chips Courtois and puts it into the open net. So you have Roberto and Pedri with an assist, Dembele with a goal, Ferran Torres with a goal, and then Fermin Lopez with a goal and an assist. Let's talk about the first half. The first half was absolutely brilliant from Barcelona. The build-up play, the possession play was absolutely magnificent. The link-up play between Oriol Romeu, Gundogan, Pedri. I mean, Frenkie de Jong was absolutely world-class in this match. Keep in mind, Madrid are more deep into their preseason than we are. They played one more game than us, if I'm not mistaken. They started off also last week. They come to this match much fitter than us, and they again treated this game like a Champions League semi-final. Barcelona have come up to 2 matches where they want to get into preseason, get some match rhythm, play some footy and vibe, and they're out there competing at the highest level against Arsenal and Real Madrid. And in both matches, we competed, which shows the level of the squad. And then we can see now clearly Xavi's idea with the squad. Of course, the starting lineup was Ter Stegen in goal, back 4 of Araujo, Kounde, Christensen, Balde, midfield 4 of Romeu, De Jong, Pedri, and Gundogan, front 2 of Dembele and Lewandowski. So it looks like Xavi in the big matches will use that midfield 4, and we also saw it was Gundogan out wide on the left and not Pedri. Of course, last season it was Gavi occupying that role, who still is battling that injury. He was on the bench, but wasn't going to come on. And Barcelona announced that him and Inigo Martinez are still injured. Back on the first half, I think we played fantastically well. Again, keep in mind, we won 3-0. Real Madrid hit the bar in the post about 8 times, so they could have scored 3, they could have scored 5, they could have scored 1, but they scored 0, and that's the most important thing. Clean sheet again for the defense. Shout out to, by the way, Kounde and Ter Stegen, who played the full 90 minutes of this match, and both were magnificent. Gotta stay focused. The first half, we played so well. The tiki-taka movement, the quick ball, we're pressing Real Madrid when they have the ball and we lose it. The only issue I have with Barcelona is a bit of lack of concentration in defense, despite the fact we kept the clean sheet. We looked a bit wobbly in defense, and when we were being pressed by Madrid, we looked like we were nervous. Sucks that Gundogan and Christensen went off injured in the first half. Apparently they have discomfort. There's no serious injury, according to reports, I believe, coming in from Canada Sayer. So hopefully they will be okay to play the match against AC Milan. First half, there was of course fights and scrambles. I think the standout performance for me in that first half was Frenkie de Jong. My God, my midfield maestro, my 4th captain, absolutely unbelievable. I think the weakness in that first half was more so just Barcelona's playing out from the back when being pressed by Madrid. I don't think any player played poorly in that first half. In the second half, we started off pretty slowly. I think Madrid dominated from the 45th minute to the 70th minute when Xavi made those subs to refresh the squad, when he brought in Raphinha and Fermin Lopez, which is to regain some possession. He brought in other players as well, Ansu, Ferran, Abdi, all that stuff. By the way, shout out to Eric Garcia. I think Eric Garcia, he came, of course, in the first half of the injured Christensen, so he played the majority of the match, about 70 minutes. Superb from Eric Garcia. Do not hate on him. I told you, the player, he's good. I think he just lacks a bit of confidence, and also he lacks a run of games as well. He played very, very well. Those tackles in the second half, passing on from the back, was immaculate from Eric Garcia. So shout out to him. If it wasn't for Inigo Martinez's injury, he wouldn't have gotten this opportunity. He's gotten it, and he's taken full advantage of it. Then the biggest weak point from Barcelona in this match was definitely the reserve fullbacks. When Des came on, my man got cooked. cooked by Vinicius Jr. Send Dest anywhere. He is not it. He's been given the opportunity against Arsenal and Madrid. Isn't good enough. He came on, gave away 2 throw-ins, couldn't make a single pass into the final third, and he got cooked twice by Vinicius. I think Alonso had a few poor passes, but once Rodrigo came off and it was Brahim Diaz there, he was pretty quiet, so Alonso survives. Those are the 2 weak points for me, of course. We got to talk about Fermin Lopez, a guy that no one knew a month ago is now in the Barcelona squad. He's training with the first team. Apparently, he's, being exceptional in training. Pedri came out saying he's fantastic in his some of his press work. He's coming to this match, 70th minute, got a goal and assist. The goal is fantastic. Of course, takes that dip, which passes Courtois. But what depends on him is the assist for the Ferran Torres goal. Puts in a beautiful through ball over, I believe, Alaba and Militao. And Ferran Torres, thank God, scores it. Hopefully now Ferran Torres has some more confidence. That's 2 goals and 2 games for him in preseason. And overall, it is just happy days for Barcelona. We get the bragging rights again. 3-0 clean sheet. I mean, 3-0 is an absolute battering. We could have gotten the 4-0. I wish we did. But again, the Madrid side, they hit the post and the bar quite a bit. Now, also from the Madrid side as well, they did keep a very consistent lineup. I think they only brought in Modric, Kroos, Joselu, Brahim Diaz, and Fran Garcia were their only 5 substitutions, I believe, where Barcelona did a wholesale of changes. We changed the whole entire team. Of course, we made 11 substitutions. Or not really 11. I think it was 9 because Kounde and Ter Stegen stayed in. But I think, again, it shows how the team is growing, shows how Xavi is developing these players and what he has planned for the season. I think we're going to play a lot with that midfield 4 in those big matches, Madrid, Atletico, Champions League, Villarreal away, maybe Sociedad away. Those tougher games, I think he will stick with that midfield 4. Romeo, forgot to talk about him. He was absolutely fantastic in the 60-70 minutes that he did end up playing. Hit the bar, of course, in the first minute. Gundogan looks absolutely magical. Again, he was getting absolutely battered in that midfield by tackles, of course, not his poor performances. But I'm very, very happy with this display. It does show a lot of sights to see in this upcoming season, the expectations, how we're going to play. I think Pedri, by the way, he's on the screen. He's absolutely magisterial. Dembele looked very, very strong. He didn't really attack the defense a lot more than I expected, but made those good runs, a bit, sloppy on the ball without a couple of time. I think Lewandowski played a little bit in the graveyard shift, but had some great hold-up play, stuck in the box a lot as well. Dropped back, controlled those long balls from Ter Stegen, creating space for those runners in behind. So I think Lewandowski did his job, so to speak, but didn't really get his goal, didn't really get a sniff of goal either. I remember in the first half, there's a chance where Dembele was coming down the right-hand side, cuts it across, should have left it for Balde, but took that touch. I think Araujo, he's on the screen as well. He played very, very well. Went down with that knock in the first half. He's been an absolute warrior. This team, in the big games, they always show up. Usually in the past few months, they have been showing up, and you can see from the celebrations of the squad how much it means to them. Of course, Madrid getting stuck in, tackling 2 foots left, right, and center, but Barcelona kept their composure, and they went out and got the victory. So very, very pleased with the performance. Again, it's preseason, so you cannot analyze it too much, whether we won 3-0 or lost 3-0. It is still preseason. That is the headline, but we saw with the fights in the first half and the tackles going in left, right, and center that there's no friendly match in a Clasico, and Barcelona walk away with the victory. Leave me your thoughts down in the comments below, your thoughts on the match, the players. Also, speaking of players, by the way, no Franck Kessie making an appearance off the bench. Again, his future looks like he'll be out of Barcelona as the relationship between him and Xavi is broken. I'll talk about all that in tomorrow's news video. I'll talk about Dembele to PSG as well, along with Franck Kessie, but I thought I'd mention that he didn't get subbed on, neither did Clement Lenglet, which was expected, but Dest did come on, and he didn't take his opportunity again either. Got absolutely cooked to hell by Vinicius. Like, Dest didn't even stand a chance. I think he got 4 touches of the ball, no pass completion, and got cooked twice. So he's absolutely dusted. So yeah, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Thoughts on the performance, the goals, what are your expectations for the upcoming season with this performance being backed. Hopefully, again, Christensen and Gundogan are alright. And hopefully, Gavi can play against AC Milan. He's missed 2 preseason games. He's a very, very important player for Barcelona. He's, of course, getting a lot of shirt sales as well. So hopefully, he can get some minutes. And yeah, overall, absolutely buzzing with this performance. I can go to sleep peacefully tonight as we did beat Madrid. When you beat Madrid, it's always gives you that happy feeling. I'll walk away with a smile for the next 24 hours until we come up against AC Milan on Tuesday. But nonetheless, it's not even about the result. It's more so about the performance. Yes, I understand second half a bit shaky defensively, but it's 3-0. Zip means clean sheet. So overall, super satisfied with the result. We go out there, we control the match and dominate a match against a Madrid team that are very already deep in their preseason. Score 3 goals. These are just not, 3 tap-ins or stuff like that. Maybe Ferran Torres, you could say his goals a tap-in, but Dembele, great work, goal from the free kick. Fermin Lopez, absolute banger from him. And then, of course, Ferran Torres' goal, he chips it over for Courtois, controls it, puts it in, and great assist from Fermin Lopez as well. Dominating performance. Every player played absolutely exceptionally well, except for Dest. But apart from that, we're going to walk away very happy, and most importantly, with bragging rights. Of course, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Drop a like on the video, and of course, make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.